So I cut these pieces and I cut them of stir sticks, paint stir sticks that I glued together 2 and 2 like this. And then I placed the template for these on them. You find the templates in the info box below. Except these 2 pieces here, they are just 1 layer. And these pieces are 5 centimeters long. That's these 2 are made of this one. So I have 2 pieces here. So anyway, so I made these 2 for the sled itself. I'm gonna put those aside. And then I made these pieces also. And I'm going to take these 2 that is alike. And these 2 I'm going to put to the side as well. So for now I'm going to use these. So I'm going to put them in my glue stick, and first of all I'm going to place this right there. And then I want this around here, so that I have this middle piece right there. Then I'm going to take the side pieces, and I want them to be a little further back than the first piece, so that I have the round end in this, in the top here. Placing them, taking this one and placing it in there, all to the side. And the other one on the edge here, making sure they're the same length. And I'm going to leave this to dry. I might put something heavy on there to keep it down, but let this dry before you continue, and let this dry overnight so you're sure that this is all dry and ready to work on. So that's the top part of the sled, and here we have the lower part of it. These pieces I think I forgot to show you in the start, but these are also very important, so you need those. And I'm going to make a mark on the middle of these, where these are, on both of these pieces. And I'm going to place these weird things where on the middle of my mark, and making sure that they will glue like that in place. I put the 2 with the big bend down so they're pointing away from each other, and then I glued on these pieces. So I glued these on so they're fitting with these 2 on each side, and I'm making sure that they fit perfect. And yes, they are going a tad bit over the edge on these, but we will fix that later. So these has dried and they look nice, but I have this edge down here, so I cut out 4 half circles, and I'm going to glue one on underneath each of these. So again, I'm going to take some of my glue, and I'm going to take one of my toothpicks, and I'm going to take some of the glue and put it on one of these and place it under this part, and I'm making sure it's gonna stay where I want it. And again, I need to let the glue set before I continue, so I will do that for a few hours. So I sanded these parts so they are rounded off at the bottom here. That makes them look a little nicer. Now I'm going to glue them on like this, so these are turning inwards like that, and this piece needs to go on the other side of this. So I'm going to take my glue, and I glued this one on place yesterday just to make sure I was ready for showing how to do this. So I'm placing it so that it is straight with the other one around here, and I'm just going to put a clamp on here to make sure it's going to stay where I place it. Perfect. This one I am going to place in between here, like that. So I'm going to put some glue here on the ends of this piece. And I'm going to take my wood stick and I'm going to put some glue here on the sled to place this piece. And I am going to place it in there so that it sits on these pieces. And I clamp this piece in, and this little piece goes in between right here where I'm going to glue it. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to place it here so it sits right on top on the piece I just glued on. And again, I'm going to take a thing to pin it down where I want it to sit. There we go. And now I'm just going to leave this to dry for a few hours. Normally there is some metal strips going down here, and I have this cover band. This is a sticker thing. This is for wiring dollhouses, and I have more than enough of it. So I am actually going to use this to put on here for the sled. You can take some tinfoil and put some double-sided tape under and use that if you like, but I have this and I like the color of it, so I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to take one of these strips and pull off the tape thing here, and I'm going to place it. Very easy, a nice way to make it look really cool and authentic. And I'm going to put a little thread here to pull it. So I'm just gonna find a piece of yarn and place here. But that's all there is to the slate. I hope you like this video and that you will try it out. It's not that hard. So thank you for watching and happy crafting.